It's the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Good morning, and thanks so much for being with us here today. If you're watching this presentation on Facebook, well, there will be some explanation required. Let's put it that way. United Way of Indiana County, our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. In the studio with me, from my right to left, Joyce Sharman and Jim Rickard. They are the co-chairs of this year's campaign, and I'm not quite sure who that is on the other microphone.
It's incognito. It's a headless turkey.
It's the headless turkey herself, Kay Smith. Oh, gracious. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming in. Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
It is good to have you all in here. Oh, there's Kay going off already. My goodness. My goodness. Hey, you've got some things to talk about today because the United Way campaign is really rolling. The goal, of course, was unveiled in September, but you've had a lot of things happen since then. My goodness, you're on their way, aren't you, Jim?
We are. We had pancake and sausage this past Tuesday during Election Day, and we had a lot of amazing volunteers, and the community really came out. Mm-hmm. I think we raised, it was $37 more than last year, which was
$8,506.75, $37 more than last year.
There you go.
We thank everyone for coming out and supporting us.
Yeah.
And also we're currently at 47, little over 47% of our goal. Mm-hmm. So we're on target, and please, if everyone keeps supporting United Way and the wonderful things that United Way does.
You are still, you've still got a ways to go, but you're off to a great start.
Yeah.
You really are. Pancake and Sausage Day the other day, you had a whole bunch of people volunteer and a bunch of support, too.
Unbelievable. It couldn't be done without all the volunteers.
Yeah.
138 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah, from everywhere, from the whole community.
Mm-hmm. You had, 925 orders?
Yep.
That's right. Yep. And we also would like to send a special thank you to New Life Community Church. They let us use their facilities again there, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And ICTC and Romeo's Pizzeria and, of course, the Indiana Mall.
Sure.
And IRMC, Midday Rotary, Cura Hospitality.
Aramark, Law Office of Patrick Doherty, Friends of Shreen Hess, Paragon, Evergreen Garden Club, Colonial Motor Mart, and Colonial Toyota, who sponsored meals for St. Bernard's School.
Nice. Very, very nice. So that was one event, and that was just earlier this week. Next week, right here, a week from now, we'll be talking about this, as a matter
exciting.
of fact.
Yeah.
And that's where Kay Smith comes in.
And I have my turkey head on too, please. Thank you.
This is a sneak peek of what's to come on Friday.
Kay will be in full uniform that day. But for now, she's just a little turkey with us here this morning. The Turkeython is here on Indiana in the Morning next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, Todd, if we could just talk just a minute about our campaign.
Yeah.
That our theme is Kindness Creates Hope. Mm-hmm. And we have so many sponsors to thank for helping us create our wonderful campaign.
Absolutely.
And so
we have the community leaders who are the Indiana Gazette, Colonial Motors, Colonial Toyota, Mark Arbuckle Nissan, Rosebud Mining, the Ruskini Group, S&T Bank, GCES, Robindale, Seward Generation, and Krebs United Publications.
And then we have the champions, which are First Commonwealth Bank, Force Incorporated, IRMC, Affordable Interiors, Diamond Pharmacy, InFirst Bank, UPMC.
And we have, of course, the partners, Superior Yardscapes, Musser Force Incorporated, CGN CPA, Frick Kitro Insurance, Gibson Thomas Engineering, Marcus & Mack, Margie Gray State Farm Insurance.
Oh, and then Romeo's, of course, Smith, Lewis, and Chess, Wood Chevrolet, McNaughton Moving Storage, Sheets, Good and Associates, and Remax Real Estate Specialists. And we just really wanted to send a shout out to them for all of their wonderful donations and help to make our campaign successful.
Absolutely. Their involvement really points out that this is a community thing. It's a countywide thing. It's a community thing. And so we lead into next week's Turkeython here on Indiana in the Morning. Kay Smith, you've been doing this for how many years?
Oh, I don't know. I think about maybe 20, 25 years. I'm not sure.
You've been a turkey
I've
for
been
only
a-
25 years?
Yeah. And a lot of people know I'm a turkey. Anyhow, no.
Well, the turkey...
It's a great cause. It's a great cause.
And the Turkeython began over 30 years ago right here on Bill Otto's Oldies Attic. Bill was the guy who got it all started and raised all of that money. A few years ago, he asked that we take it over here on Indiana in the Morning after the Oldies Attic had it for so many, many years. So this will be our third year of doing it on Indiana in the Morning.
Wonderful. And this is our largest fundraising and most impactful event of the year, every year.
And we really need people to respond.
Yes.
Because it gets harder and harder. We know how difficult it is in today's economy, especially for people to give. And for Indiana County to keep coming through as they have it's a pretty amazing thing. But maybe this year there will be some who can't give. And so we're hoping that others can help to pick up the slack for them.
Right. And whatever anyone can give is appreciated.
You can drive by. We'll take it. We have people collecting on the street corners.
And not just here at 9th and Philly, but elsewhere as well.
Exactly. Yes.
We'll be at Giant Eagle and Bilo and a couple other spots. I think right in front of Renda Broadcasting, obviously, Walmart, Homer City, Marion Center Bank, Martin's Convenience Store and Home, downtown Salzburg.
Clymer.
Oh, yeah.
Tate's and Clymer.
On the 18th and at Tate's on Main Street.
Yeah, that's the next day on Saturday the 18th at Tate's and Main Street in Clymer.
But really, we don't know how to thank you enough, and we're so appreciative of you and Brenda Broadcasting for doing this every year.
Well, it's our pleasure to do it, and people can pledge on the air. But we don't need the money that day, just as long as you're making a pledge and we know who you are. And then the collections that will be taking place, our famous turkey right over there. Kay will have found her head by then. So, Kay, I'm sure you'll be able to be there and take photos with people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have a blast.
Yeah,
I have more fun than they do.
It seems like you do, Kay.
I do. Yeah.
And there's a little surprise from Jimmy and me, too.
Oh, yeah?
But nothing will upstage Kay, ever.
You mean next week you're going to have some special surprise?
There will be a
Well,
certain
yeah.
surprise.
Ooh. Wow, we can't wait for that. A little tease this morning from Jimmy and from Joyce. The way that the Turkeython is formatted is, Bill came up with a great format, a great formula to make it work, because people not only can help people to put turkeys on their tables for their Thanksgiving meal. That's one element of it. But the Turkeython also then raises money in an entirely separate way for the United Way of Indiana County. And it really is. It means that you have to get the support from all of the great supermarkets that donate and others who donate the gift cards.
Yes.
And then the donations that are made that day, they go purely to the United Way of Indiana County.
That's right. And then they go, once we have those funds, they'll go to such places as the Salvation Army, the Chevy Chase Community Center, the Veterans Parsonage and Community Gardens, Homer City Food Pantry. So they really go to a lot of great organizations and places.
And the New Life Community Church, Freedom Life Church, Purchase Line School District, United School District, and ICAP food banks around the county all benefit from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we only have a couple of moments left here on Indiana in the Morning, but that you told us about this the other day at the Pancake and Sausage Day. What is the big balloon?
Oh.
What is that all about?
The big balloon build is something that I think has only happened in the United States a handful of times. So just the fact that it's coming to Indiana is a pretty big deal.
It's an international event.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. And this will be a part of next year's campaign, right?
that's right. Yes.
There's this next coming up Thursday, November 16th from 5 to 7 p.m. You can join us at Levity Brewing Company for kind of a discussion to figure out where the big balloon build is going to go. We'll have James Stewart Davies, who is actually named for Jimmy Stewart, who's the managing director, and he'll be there to talk to us and figure out what that's going to look like. Appetizers will be provided, and you can RSVP online at uwindianacounty.org/big balloon build.
You're going to have 80 balloon artists from around the world coming right here.
Right to Indiana.
Right. And the mission is to inspire change through balloons and the themes. And Denise Chrysos from Flower and Balloon Gallery has been fabulous. And Angela, the executive director of United Way, applied last fall, and we've been selected. So we're very grateful.
It just sounds like crazy fun.
Yeah.
Truly, a lot of balloons.
It's going to be a ball.
And if anyone's worried, they are biodegradable balloons.
There you
Yes,
go. There
yes.
you go. Even
sure.
that is good. Well, folks, we are out of time, but my goodness gracious, you've given us a lot to chew on here as we think about pancakes and sausage and Kay in her turkey costume.
chew.
It's okay, Kay. It's all right, Kay. We're good.
Look delicious.
Hey, thanks all for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.